Hello again. It's Thursday, October 13th, noon. And I caught this Bogie coming in on the South Gulf. And it's been forming there for like almost a whole day. Now I have Icarus pointed a little bit more steep down right now. And I cut half of it off yesterday. Actually, you could see it. You could see it over here in past Florida. It actually skipped across from right here where the black is. It skipped across all the way over here. You can see it skipping right now too. It'll skip across because that's where I'm pointing right here. It can't really get through it. And if you look really close, you can see the spiking. The spiking all right here. That's where it's hitting my Orgone. It's making it spike all the way, even in the backside. See that? It's spiking all right there, that little white around it. And it wants to form, except it burns it like I guess pain-wise, I don't know. So it doesn't want to go this way. And it's been just sitting here forming. And I heard through the grapevine that in Florida somewhere they have a some kind of a equipment to actually make storms. And if you look at the line where all these little black lines are jumping, it's in a straight line going to Florida. Over here, all the way this way, and then right here. And even into Mexico. Watch. There's even some black right here you can see. Down here, where it's skipping it's a straight line. It skips all the way across to Florida. So it makes sense that they have something there because they're trying hard. I mean, look at this thing. It's been sitting there for 2 days and half of it cut off. It's just sitting. But it's supposed to go into Mexico, but we'll see. I'll keep track of it. I just want to show you this spiking effect that it's having. And sometimes things just come to us, and believe it or not, Orgone does have an effect. And if I connected an infrared light and a VR one to Icarus, to my dish right now that's pointing this way, forget it. This thing would be dead in the water. But I'm just trying to see, I'm trying to gauge the potency of different dishes with different stuff on them. Because if you don't have electricity, then you wouldn't have a bubble, you wouldn't have the VR wand wouldn't work. So then you would be you'd be in trouble. So I wanted to see if it would do it without that, and it does. You just have to reflect the Orgone on a dish that way. It all has to be connected with metal to where it's a flat plane, like a 90-degree angle, where all the pieces go on the dish flat, and it's out like a concave mirror. So it shoots out at it like that, and it doesn't have to have any power or anything. I'm learning. You can see that it only does that with the Orgone where it spikes like that, and it's in direct path right there where it's doing that. Right here where I'm pointing. It's actually like this way, but you can see it from Houston right here, spiking. That means it's cutting it up, and you can see it doesn't really do anything after that. That little line is like moving around, trying to join, or trying to. I don't know what it's trying to do. This thing don't know what to do. It's been spinning like that for 2 days. But it almost seems like it's an entity of its own, like it has consciousness. If you look at the way it moves, it's very weird. And there's stuff in there that's either blowing up and making it do that, or they're like tiny explosions. If you look at it really, really close, all the white in there, they're like tiny little explosions. Boom, 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 boom. Like they put something in there, or they drop something with parachutes or planes or something. I don't know. But they're doing that right here. You can see it all the way over here. It's not normal, folks. Orgone won't stop regular rain. It only stops man-made, electrified air with the metals and all that stuff in it. It only calms that down because it's not natural, and it'll create flooding and death. Here is another type of radar, and it's almost square. The center part of it is weird, the way it moves. That's real time right there. See how it's square? It's weird. So the force field's coming up right now. You can see it right here. It starts right here, like I said. Boom, and it gets all white. The shining, that's what I call it. I think the sun activates the something. That's the sun doing that. But it's reacting with the orgone, making it clean like that, because it wasn't doing that before. All this area that's clean like that, there's no coincidence, folks, that all this is clean. Only this part where I'm at, where I'm pointing all my dishes, and none of the other parts of the world are like that, really. If you look around, hold on, where is it? This one, see? It's only in this general area where I'm pointing all my dishes, where it's black. The rest of the world is all hazy and polluted. So I just want to show you this really quick. I'm going to keep tabs of it, and I'll be back and see. It's supposed to go into Mexico, but I don't know, the way it's spinning, they're trying to make it hit the United States. This is weather warfare, folks. But I am making an effect, and believe it or not,